Well, you've been cheated on, and you're scouring the internet trying to figure out why you hurt so bad. Well, this video is to kind of help you take a high-level look at why you might be feeling so hurt right now and to help make sense of things, and I hope it does. Keep in mind, you're not alone. You're not the first one to go through this, and there's plenty of help online. I hope my channel helps out. But let's take a high-level look. Okay. Well, after being cheated on, your expectations of what it meant to be married are utterly destroyed. She basically took the concept of marriage that you knew it and flipped it on its head. Second one, you fall usually into denial or hope or back and forth. You're facing a reality you don't want, or you're hoping it doesn't exist, and you want to go back in time. And your brain has a hard time accepting that reality, and so you're hurting. Third, you're afraid of the pain. You're afraid that it will last forever and there's no road back. And that's a deep, dark hole that you're looking into right now. And I can tell you that even when I say these words that it will get better, it doesn't feel that way right now. It feels your case is special. It feels that your emotions are different than everyone else's. And I can tell you right now that's not true. This may not help you right now, but I hope that you look back one day and realize that all those people that did say it does get better in time. Fourth, she took away all of your emotional security. The security and the feelings and the emotional support that you've had developed, they were a lie. They're all gone. Now you're naked, afraid, left alone to deal with your emotions on your own. There's no one there to help you. But I can tell you there are solutions. And in other videos of mine, and anything counseling, suicide helpline, all those things, they can help. Friends, they can help. But right now you're hurting because it feels like you have no one to talk to. And half of that is you superimposing that reality on yourself. You do have help, or you do have things that can help you. But that doesn't change the fact that you're in pain about it. Infidelity, the next one, it robs you of your past memories. It basically makes everything that you've done together a lie. And while that is partly true, it's partly not true. I don't really want to explore that one here in the video, but just know that that's the reason you're hurting, is your memories are lies now, and it feels that way. Another part is you feel like you failed. You failed the relationship, you failed yourself, you failed her. And while everyone has a part to play in a relationship, it's something you have to just etch into your brain, etch into the stone of your memories, your brain, and make it something you tell yourself every day is you had a bad part in your relationship, but you never made them cheat. Nothing you did caused them to cheat. They cheated on their own volition and their own choice. They made the bad choice. You have to keep telling yourself that. Otherwise, you'll sit in that malaise forever. You have to come to that reality, and you will eventually. Most people do, but know that this is why you're hurting. Another one, of course, is your self-esteem drops. You could be in a bad place already physically, mentally, or something in your life has happened and that transpired to infidelity, or you could have been great or average and infidelity happened. But everyone's self-esteem usually drops and they feel worthless. That coincides with a lot of the other points that I made, but just know that you are going to have to pick yourself back up, and you're going to have to start looking at the positives. Now, that doesn't sound possible right now given the situation, but that's why it hurts, is you feel like you have no self-esteem. And the betrayed spouse, the betrayed partner, is constantly processing the information in their head, and you can't seem to stop it, and you won't for a long time. Um, know that that's normal. Feel comfortable that's normal, and know that you will continually have imagination, thoughts, dreams. They will disturb you, they'll torment you, you'll have sleepless nights, and that's normal. It sucks, but there's not much you can do about it until your brain has the time to process this information. But this is why you're hurting. Same with self-esteem, or similar with self-esteem, is embarrassed. Um, Maybe someone has found out that your wife has cheated, and people know. You feel very embarrassed if it's just you and her that know, and no one else in the immediate family understand what's going on. You feel that you can control that, or you're embarrassed to tell people. Um, there's a lot of advice I can give you on this, but I will say that you will know when you're ready to tell others. You will feel comfortable doing it, and you know that it's time. It just kind of happens, but again, I can always do another video on that. And that's why you're hurting. You're embarrassed. You want your spouse to pay for what they did. You want revenge, and it both hurts you in the sense that you're not getting that revenge. You're not getting your spouse to pay for what they've done to you, and at the same time you're hurting yourself because you're like, wow, this is the person I loved. How could I have these thoughts? And you kind of feel bad for that. All of those are normal thoughts. All of those are normal wants, and it's normal to feel that way. Quite honestly, it's normal to want to go a little bit beyond revenge, um, you know, or more finality, if you catch my drift. That is also normal as well. To never act on that. Never do anything worse than what your cheating wife did, your cheating spouse did, your partner did. Never stoop to the level or go beyond it. It'll only hurt you in the end. And that's why you're hurting. Lastly, your brain, and I touched on this in another point earlier, is your brain is processing constantly all this information, and it can't. And so it's panicked, it's fearful, it's dealing with the unknown, and your brain is making you scared, it's making you hurt. All these things that I've talked about are difficult, and it takes time for all of them to kind of heal or get processed through or find a solution to, and you're hurting, and it's not gonna stop quickly. Now, I hope that helps, but it doesn't feel like it. I want to tell you that keep reaching out to people that you trust. Look for help, counseling, all that good stuff, and know that one day you will be better. It will get better. All right. Peace out. Take care.